Teresa was only 13 years old when her dad asked if she wanted to smell his gas can.
Why would you ask a child that? All right, I'm gonna stop. This was a fun little detour. Hi, and welcome back, you beautiful nerds, to another edition of a video. Yep, on this little corner of the internet. My good bitch. It's been a hell of a week. I have been in this seat in front of this screen for too long. I, for one, am very excited for a little fun in the sun this weekend. Except, even that may kill me. We're all racing towards death, I understand, but God. This week in skincare, an independent lab that is known for batch testing a lot of products called Valisure discovered there are some cancer-causing ingredients in our sunscreen. Back the fuck up! I have been told that sunscreen is supposed to help prevent cancer, not cause cancer. In fact, I've been seeing TikToks float around in the space.
New data suggesting some sunscreens may contain a toxic chemical. Look, you guys know that I'm a huge fan of sunscreens, and I call out people all the time who are making unwarranted claims about the toxicity of sunscreens. Valisure Pharmacy tested a number of over-the-counter sunscreens and found that some of them contained a contaminant known as benzene. Benzene is known to cause cancer, and there is no safe level of benzene for human consumption.
I've been seeing these TikToks since May. Apparently the FDA has yet to catch up to speed, which had me thinking, what does YouTube have to say about this? And that's what we're doing today, folks. This week, right now, here we go. We're diving down a YouTube rabbit hole. Don't say it and warn you. So here's the skinny. The Valisure lab tested about 294 different products coming from about 69 different companies. 27% of what they tested came back with insane amounts of benzene in it, with some of those batches testing at 3 times the level the FDA has approved for benzene to be in our products. Now, the FDA uses a metric called ppm, which is parts per million. Do I know what that means? No. Do I know what benzene is? Also no. Have I heard that there's scandal among skinfluencers and the skincare community at large? Yes. Am I here for some scandal? Also yes. But now seems to be a great time for a word from our sponsors. Let's take it away. Hi. No, don't skip past this advertisement, as the English say, because it's an important one. Has anyone else been feeling like a little anxious, a little unnecessarily fatigued, sad recently? Yeah, I just been feeling a little bit like distant from myself, if that makes sense. And I know I'm not the only one, but thankfully we have platforms like Cerebral. Cerebral is a mental health platform that is dedicated to giving their clients access to online medication management and therapy. That's right, you heard me. It's not just therapy, it's medication too, which I think is incredible. When you head over to Cerebral, you'll find that they have a couple different plans, including medication plus care counseling, medication plus therapy, or just therapy. Cerebral takes a comprehensive approach to mental health care, providing clients with both evidence-based behavioral therapy techniques and medication management, as well as the combination of both types of care that has been shown to have the greatest benefits. Cerebral operates in that telemedicine model, meaning that you can schedule appointments with your therapist or online care specialist whenever you need to, and fill out that online questionnaire that will help Cerebral professionals connect you with the right provider and the plan that's right for you. In most cases, you can see an online counselor and prescribing provider fast in as little as 20 minutes with instant live visits. If you'd like to take the next step in working on your mental health, click the link in my description box to start the questionnaire and get connected with a provider right away. Your first month starts at only $30. Listen, your mental health is really important, especially these days where there's so much chaos going on in the world. So if you feel like you need help, please check out Cerebral and see if it's right for you. All right, you beautiful nerds, back to the video. By the way, you can find all of this information about the Valisure testing and everything that they found out in a link below in the description box. It's an article from Dermatology Times. In this article, they include like a huge grid list of all of the sunscreens that you may need to be aware of that they have benzene in them. Neutrogena, Sunbum, CVS Health, Fruit of the Earth. Pat, Can you bring all your sunscreens out, please? Oh my God.
Hey folks, but yeah, no, this stuff we are supposed to bring back to Costco for a refund because it says it's oxybenzone free, but it's not.
He says that so casually. Oh, I just got a notification that one of the ones, the sunscreens I got from Costco is gonna cause me cancer.
I'm gonna go play basketball, love you.
So according to Christopher Bunick, who is a skincare professional, MD, and a professor at Yale University, he's also on the advisory board of Dermatology Times, so you know he's a big deal. Anyways, our bestie, Chris Bunick, says that there is not a safe limit for benzene in general for humans. Like, benzene in humans should never, it's not good for us. But there's been some controversy around that. There's been a couple dermatologists I've seen on Twitter saying that
little traces of benzene aren't gonna kill us.
so what is it? Is the sun gonna kill me? Is my sunscreen gonna kill me? What is going on? Enter YouTube. Now, is YouTube a credible place to get information? Sometimes. YouTube is an ecosystem that houses a lot of great experts who are here to share their knowledge to you about whatever they study. But also we know that there are some wackadoodles here on YouTube. There's some wackadoodles. That said, there are also some skinfluencers out there who make a ton of money talking about skincare, and I'm curious, what do they have to say about this whole situation? Are they warning their audiences? Should I make my own sunscreen? So many questions have I. Thank God I have the entirety of this Friday evening, lots of wheat, and this vast landscape known as YouTube to explore so I can get some answers. I'm just gonna look Hiram and sunscreen. I adore Hiram. I really, really, really do. I think he's like one of the loveliest people on YouTube. He posted this video about 4 months ago and it's titled, "Should We Trust Sunscreens Again?"
When it comes to skincare in general, all different products have all different concentratives and are effective at different rates. Some products will be barely effective, some products will be really effective. And it doesn't really matter too much because at the end of the day, it just comes down to basic things like cleansing, moisturizing, exfoliation, and it's largely up to the customer to decide like what strength they want.
I'm just gonna pause the video really fast because sometimes when I watch Hiram, I get like mesmerized by his under eye area. He has 0 dark circles. The man is he's flawless. And I'm sure he knows this, but in case he is on this little corner of the internet, hey babe, you're flawless.
I just want to say a quick thank you to 2 different channels that kept me up to date with what was going on, Mad About Skin and No BS Beauty. They're both
Ooh, Mad About Skin and No BS Beauty. I'm gonna pause right here and see what they have to say. If Hiram is going to talk about them, Mad About Skin and No BS Beauty. I've never been on this channel before. Love it. I'm gonna subscribe. Urgent toxic sunscreen recall.
This video is a bit of a public service announcement. It's to just let you know that Neutrogena and Aveeno, 2 of the biggest skincare brands, have issued an urgent recall on their spray aerosol sunscreens. This is as a result of benzene, which is a known human carcinogen, being found in samples of these popular sunscreen products. Definitely take up both of these brands up on their offer of a refund. Whilst it might seem a bit of a hassle, brands only learn from these sort of things when they're hit hardest in their pocket and on their profit margins.
That's true, y'all. That's true. Brands only fucking care about you when you hit them in the purse.
On the emerging benzene scandal in the North American sunscreen market.
He's not even in the North American sunscreen market. He made this video May 28th, 2021. God bless him. The Valisure press release came out on the 24th or the 25th. This person was on it.
Benzene is a known human carcinogen and is actually prohibited from inclusion in our sunscreens and our self-care products and of course our skincare and hair care. This is alarming and obviously has set a lot of people panicked and worried about whether the products they use actually contain this toxic ingredient.
Bitch, I want to know about the benzene scandal. Yeah, I gotta go back to the Dr. Dre video. Hold on. So if you don't know, Dr. Dre is a skincare enthusiast and a licensed dermatologist herself. She is so informative, has many great videos on anything under the sun having to do with skincare.
I want to make it crystal clear to you guys, this is not, I repeat, this is not a sunscreen problem. It has nothing to do with the active ingredients in sunscreen. It has nothing to do with the inactive ingredients in sunscreens.
Okay, great. Wow. So while I, in the first half of this video, talked about a cancer-causing ingredient, it's not an ingredient, it's a contaminant, meaning that something that is being put accidentally into the sunscreen formula because of the manufacturing. Got it? Got it. Good. Here we go.
The third document tells you how to dispose of a product that has benzene in it because it is a hazard to human health. I don't understand why.
Hold on. So casual. We have to throw it. We have to throw this away in a special way because the benzene in general is a hazard to human health.
What's alarming in this situation is that many of the products that tested positive for benzene exceeded the 2 parts per million limit that the FDA required.
Okay, so Dr. Dre is actually here now saying that 2 parts per million is the limit of benzene that we can have in our products, which is a different number than I had once previously heard. So it seems like I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research about that.
You know, I don't want to put this out there to evoke fear in you guys.
Yeah, but you did, Dr. Dre. Oh my God, you so did. Because now I'm thinking it's like they didn't test every brand. They couldn't have tested every brand. They only tested 294 batches. What about the brands that they didn't test? Another person who I trust when it comes to skincare is Leah Yu, and I want to hear what she has to say about her sunscreen issues. This is a video posted on June 15th, 2021, and it's just about the best sunscreens that Leah likes.
Yeah, I'm really happy to have found some amazing sunscreens of this year, and this is the very first product.
$52 for sunscreen! It seems like Valisure only tested like CVS and Neutrogena and Banana Boat. It seems like they didn't test any of the bougie brands.
Blockstar Invisible Daily Sunscreen SPF 30.
Another name one, Dr. Dennis Gross. $42! There it is. Leah's going to Sephora to find her sunscreens, whereas I go to CVS to find mine. It seems like some of our favorite skincare creators on YouTube have covered this issue a lot, but now I just kind of want to search, what is benzene? I'm just gonna type in benzene and see what comes up. This is from Fuse School Global Education. It's a video called What is Benzene? Organic Chemistry, Chemistry Fuse School.
The magic happens when we're able to join benzene rings to other organic molecules. Some of the most important and useful drugs are made this way.
Okay, so that's interesting. Today I learned that benzene, the carcinogenic contaminant that's in a lot of our sunscreens, is often in also a lot of our medication. Here's a video from Lab Muffin Beauty Science. Is benzene in your sunscreen giving you cancer?
Hi, it's Michelle from Lab Muffin Beauty Science, chemistry PhD and skincare nerd, and serial sunscreen video maker. Like, subscribe, notification bell, you know the drill.
I'm gonna like, I'm gonna subscribe.
You might remember from my video about clean beauty, the idea of hazards versus risks. These classifications are hazard-based.
Okay, so this is a very helpful video because I think what Lab Muffin is trying to do is quell all of this like outrage online that we've been seeing about this whole benzene problem.
The link to cancer is with much higher amounts, so usually with industrial exposure where workers are working with benzene every day.
Like, I may not understand it, but what I know is that we're getting different numbers. Dr. Dre said 2 parts per million. Another Dr. Chris, the Yale professor, he said 0 parts per million, and she's saying 6 parts per million. What is the correct answer? So I exited out of that video. I have one last search query. I'm just gonna search FDA benzene. Because like, what the fuck is the FDA doing? Like, this is their job, okay? This is your job. I've never been on this YouTube channel before. This is a YouTube channel called Mo's Skin Lab. His name is Mohammed. He's a pharmacist, master degree student in safety assessment of xenobiotics toxicology and a medical lab technician. Benzene and sunscreen, toxicologist point of view. This is from a month ago.
So before starting this video, let's get sciencey. That will do it. We all...
Bitch! I'm here for a silly camera trick. I'm here for it. This is YouTube, bitch. This isn't the silver screen. Let's go.
And now lastly to the last part. What is my personal and professional opinion about this case? You keep using your sunscreen unless it is tested positive for benzene and you find your sunscreen on the report by the Valisure company. And the second advice that I can give you as a toxicologist is to wait for update from the FDA, because the FDA needs to do its own research and analysis.
So this is a very interesting conclusion. We don't know the dermal absorption of benzene. Like, we don't know how much our skin actually absorbs benzene. From what I can tell so far, now I've only compared and contrasted like 2 or 3 YouTube channels, but this is my gist so far. So a lot of the YouTube creators who have a background in dermatology are recommending, you know, you get rid of these products, like throw them away, throw them away. Get rid of them, like take them back, deliver the news to the big Johnson & Johnson and Aveeno products. Tell them that you're not gonna take any bullshit. On the other hand, from a lot of like the chemists and toxicologist point of view, they're saying, wait a second, we don't know how our epidermis reacts to benzene. We don't know, like, benzene is in a lot of different chemicals, a lot of different products. I think this research is a little bit fear-based. Let's take a step back and wait for the FDA. And I think this is one of those questions where it's like, we're not gonna find a yes or no answer. It's not gonna be like black or white, benzene is evil, sunscreens that can have benzene are now evil. That's not the case. It seems that it's a spectrum and we need more information. That said, I'm probably gonna take these sunscreens that are on that Valisure list and return them and buy a different kind of sunscreen that doesn't have any benzene in it. That's what I'm gonna do. That's like my point of view. I'm gonna live my life on the safer side of things. I'm really glad that we went on this YouTube dive in general, because I found out the two different opinions between a dermatologist and like a chemist and a toxicologist. There seems to be some disagreement in this arena, and now I know why. Just the science is different. I think I need to take a break from the YouTubes. It's been hours. It's officially dark outside. Thank you so much for joining me on this little jaunt down this YouTube rabbit hole. I'm gonna resurface, and I will see you all next week. I love you, you beautiful nerds.